Hey everybody, Boast here, and I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit of a different video here for the end of the year. As you can tell, obviously the OSON video playthrough hasn't been finished, but I kind of wanted to do a kind of a recap of 2021 and then a 2022 kind of future goals, future things I want to do. Give everybody a heads up, talking about what my plans are, the different changes that are going to be happening to both the channel and my stream, because I've already talked about it quite a few times on my stream. So if you haven't been there for the past couple weeks, you should join me. I'm live now every Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/boesthius. So you should join me there if you're from only a YouTube watcher. Now, before we jump into things that I want to do in 2022, I kind of want to talk about some of the things I did this last year that I'm pretty proud of, honestly. That there's been quite a few things that happened in this last year that I feel like I don't talk about a lot, and I'm really grateful that it happened, and I'm very, very proud of what I've gone through. So let's go through a couple of them here. The first one, talking about hitting partner on Twitch. That was pretty big. I don't know if you guys haven't been around for the entire time that I've been streaming Civ primarily for the last year and a half or so, you'll know, or if you have been around, you'll understand the struggles that went through hitting partner on Twitch. There's a couple of goals that you have to reach on Twitch in order to hit partnership with them. That includes constantly hitting 75 or average viewers within a 30-month period and streaming for a specific amount of time. So for a small streamer, 75 viewers is a lot, especially if people are having trouble reaching affiliate. So that's a pretty big one there. That the next one I'll talk about here is hitting 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was one of my goals. My realistic goal was hitting 20K. I was hoping to hit 50. That was like a lofty goal. You know, maybe like a couple of videos went viral or something like that. But 20K was my realistic goal. So I hit that, and that was pretty exciting. A year from now, let's see where I'm at. Another one that I'm really happy about that is I guess coming to fruition is kind of creating and having a community that is pretty awesome. I don't know. The last time I looked on Discord, I have like over 1,000 members in Discord. Like, when did that happen? I don't know. It's very strange. And there's just a huge amount of people. Obviously, there's going to be people that are negative just because they are. That's how they are. But there's a huge amount of people that are supportive of what I'm doing, and I'm very grateful for this community. It sounds like really cliche to say that because every streamer says that, but it's a real thing. The people that are sticking around and watching me because I'm an idiot. So I'm very grateful for all of you. Thanks for being here. Another thing is befriending all these content creators that I looked up to for years. I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy that I have people that follow me now and I talk to regularly that I've watched for years. Like, a really good example is Marbazier. Marbazier is the reason why I learned how to play Civilization on Deity. Watching his Civilization 5 playthroughs from like 2013, 2014, 2012, around there. I was actually just talking to him about this yesterday. Oh, it was yesterday? The day before yesterday, where I still remember the first video I ever watched of his, and that was the China playthrough on Civ 5 on Emperor, where he did a domination game. And that was the first video I ever watched of Marbazier, and I was hooked after that. So befriending all these content creators that I've looked up to, you know, Marbazier, the game mechanic, you know, Potato McWhiskey, is kind of surreal. Saxy, and so it's just really surreal that I'm friending these people that I've just watched and enjoyed their content for years. So that's a big plus for 2021 and a huge highlight for me. And the final thing is I think is the Civ Give 2021. If you weren't around last year, we did the Civ Give as well. We raised $7,000. Our goal was $5,000, and it's really funny thinking about it because back then our initial goal was $5,000, and some of us were like, we're not gonna hit $5,000. Like, we're a bunch of, you know, real, like, you know, like 30 viewer Andes that people are not gonna watch us, right? Back then, and we hit 5K and we hit 7K, which was kind of crazy. And so this year, you know, that we're a little bit different now. Some of us are a little bit bigger, and us almost hitting 70K is actually insane. We as a community raised 40. Gosh, I'd have to look at the actual numbers now. I think it's $42,000, and then 2K coming in with the 25,000. 2K Foundations, who are the publishers of Civilization, they were going to match us donations up to 25K. if you were unaware. And so we hitting 67K, I believe is the numbers now. I'll put the actual numbers up on screen right here. Is, I don't know, it's kind of insane. Just literally going 10 times as much fundraising is just crazy, which means next year is going to be bigger, right? And it shows you the momentum of even just a little bit of growth with streamers. Also the Potato McWhiskey factor, I think, is a big thing as well. So Civ Give 2021 was pretty huge for me as well. Now, going into the next year, in 2022, I have a lot of big plans. I have a lot of hopes for myself. And this is also, it may be weird. You're probably watching this, and if you're at this point, you're probably like, when the hell did he get a mustache again? Speaking of the Civ Give, I had an incentive where I would shave a piece of my beard for every $100 donated, so except for the mustache. So we've got a mustache again. But with that being said, there's going to be a lot of changes coming into this new year. I figured it's a new year. I'm not like stagnant, but I'm definitely needing of some things. Some things do need to be changed. So we'll talk about a couple of them here. And the first one that I do want to bring up, I'm going to move myself over so I can have some room over here in the video, is schedule change. So the first thing that's going to be happening, and that's going to be most noticeable, is my schedule for streaming is going to change. I'm just adding Mondays back into the stream. So Monday, well, actually I've never had Mondays in the stream. I'm adding Mondays to the stream. Monday through Friday is going to be the stream starting at 12 p.m. except for Fridays. Fridays will start at 2 p.m. That's just the best time for me to start that day because of obligations that we have. So Fridays starting at 2 p.m. But every other day, Monday through Thursday, is 12 p.m. Will be the streaming schedule. It'll still be around the same time, around 4 hours. Some days maybe less, some days maybe more. It depends on what we're doing. And then the big thing that's happening for streaming is that every Friday is going to be a non-Civ day. So unless I have something planned specifically for Civ for that week, every Friday is going to be a non-Civ day. That was one thing going into this year I wanted to give myself, was a day to stream whatever I wanted to that wasn't Civ. No pressure. You know, if 10 people show up, that's fine. I don't care. It just could be a day for me to stream whatever it is. That can be non-4X games, like it could be like Parkitect or Planet Coaster. It could be City Skylines. It could be Dota. It could be StarCraft 2. Whatever it is that'll be streaming on that day on those Fridays. But it'll more than likely just still be 4X. Like it might be, like Humankind might get thrown in there, CK3, Crusader Kings, stuff like that. But I wanted to give myself that on every Friday, so that's going to be happening. Look forward to that. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for the 5-day week as well. So more streaming. I love streaming. That's my favorite thing to do. So that's the first thing, is the schedule change. The second thing I'm bringing up is actually just specifically for the month of January. Month of January, I'm going to be doing this semi-regularly. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But for the month of January, I'm scheduling out each week. And each week is going to have some themes. I like this idea. It's something kind of I've been thinking about and kicking around in my head for a while, doing like themed weeks to keep it not as stale. Because like I said, I'm not feeling stagnant. I'm just feeling a little like I need to change things up a bit and be excited about playing Civ. I still love playing Civ, don't get me wrong. But I think this is a good way for myself to engage as well as you guys to watch and feel excited for things. So with January coming up, each week is going to be split into a different category. The first week is going to be what I call the 30-second week, the 30-second timer week. This is something that the Civ Show did a while back. I know other people have done it too, but Moy at the Civ Show did it, and I was like, that's an amazing idea. I want to do that too, where I try to complete each victory condition with a timer on each turn of 30 seconds. So with that being said, for that week, the 30-second timer week, the Monday we'll do a science victory in 30 seconds, then Diplo, then Dom, then religion, then ending it with culture. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for the culture game, trying to manage culture stuff. Trying to manage late game Dom in 30 seconds is going to be hard, but I think I can do it. Then we'll jump into mod week 1. So the week 1 of doing mods, we'll be playing Babylon Ultra. And then the next day we'll be playing Bountiful Comets with Teddy. I'll also be showcasing Monopoly Plus Plus, which is a mod that everyone's been yelling at me to play that mod, so we'll be playing that as well. And then that Friday is going to be a non-Civ day. Then the week after that, we'll be playing it'll be an entire week dedicated to non-Civ week. Now, you guys get to decide what I'll be doing that week, whether it be, maybe I'm just end up playing like Civ 5 that week. I don't know. I was thinking about throwing in games like a Dark Souls game or The Witcher maybe, because I haven't played The Witcher either, but I was thinking like a Souls game would be fun, because I want to play a game that's going to be like challenging to myself and isn't necessarily story based. Not to say that it doesn't have story, but you know, the whole the appeal of the Souls games is how difficult they are. So we'll see what happens there. That'll be for the entire week, except for that Friday. It's going to be the sub-only multiplayer game that if you are a sub to my Twitch, if you're sub to my Twitch channel, which you know, if you have a Twitch Prime, go use your Twitch Prime on me. Any primers in chat? But if you're sub to the Twitch channel, we'll be playing. I saw other streamers do this, and this is I was trying to figure out what games to play for this, but I think playing Crab Game would be a lot of fun. So it's a really easy way to play with a lot of people. And so Crab Game, we'll be playing that on the 21st of January, a Friday. And then we'll jump into week 2 of Mod Week, where I'll be playing the Urban Complexity mod. Now, I've watched Potato play this quite a bit. I need to continue to play it so I can understand it a little bit more. But we'll be playing the Urban Complexity mod, and then we'll end that week with the Gilgamesh rework, the Sumer rework by Sucretact. And I think that's a really strong way to end that week. So I'm really looking forward to January. January is going to be a lot of fun. There are some things coming up in February that I can't really talk about. One of the things I'm going to be doing in February that I wish I could do in January, but it's going to take a little bit more time, is the only thing I can spoil from that is Teddy Roosevelt as a weeb. So you'll have to figure that out yourself. Another thing here, kind of going off of the January weekly themes, is that the month of January for videos is going to be tier list month. Now, I don't know if you want to call it lazy. I mean, I guess you can call it lazy, whatever. But I've been hounded for the past couple months here to finish and redo my tier lists, and they've been done. So tier list month is happening in January. That includes the civilization tier list, leader tier list, the music tier list, the wonder tier list, the city-state tier list. It is being done. And so look forward to that. I'm very excited for that. Those are some of my favorite videos to do. I love opinion pieces. I also like it when people argue with me. I mean, I don't, but I do at the same time. So, I mean, it helps engagement. But regardless, tier list month is January. So leaving out of the monthly stuff that's going to be happening, there are a couple other things that I have currently going at this moment, but you guys may be unaware of it. So I have a VOD channel. If you have not subscribed to it, go subscribe to it. It's right here. The VOD channel is where I've been uploading all of my VODs from my live stream. I've been a little lazy on it. Me not uploading things, weird. But as you can see, there's some uploaded. I've caught up a little bit. I'm going to continue to be uploading all of my VODs from Twitch on there. I'm going to be cutting out, I didn't do this before, but I'm going to do it now, cutting out the first like 10 minutes of me just listening to, you know, the stream start stuff. So that'll be cut out, and it'll be going from basically saving light until the end of the stream. So if you wanted to watch my videos without any editing, with any cuts, things like that, there's my VOD channel where I upload all of my VODs, and you can see them there. Additionally, I do have a Patreon if you wanted to financially support me without giving, you know, money to Twitch or to doing a membership on YouTube. I do have a Patreon where I upload pictures of Sunny Bunny, so you get to see pictures of Sunny regularly. I have a couple different tiers. Some of the tiers include me reviewing your save files. I also have a tier where if you wanted to submit a save file for me to roast, you can throw that in there too. And I also have a tier where each month you get a sticker, a Sunny sticker that is not too dissimilar to the Teddy Roosevelt Sunny sticker sent to you. So that is my Patreon. If you wanted to throw some bucks that way, so throw some money to support me that way, you can. I like the idea of Patreon better because it's kind of just a direct support, you know, and there are some benefits to that too. So additionally, there is something that I do want to start this year, and it kind of bleeds into the goals for the future. But I do want to start a second channel that has nothing to do with Civ. And this will be a channel that I'm not going to like update regularly. It's not going to be like, you know, a once a week thing, maybe a once every couple weeks, maybe, you know, maybe once a week thing. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling on that. But it's going to be like a boesthius IRL channel kind of, where I want to post things a little bit more creatively, things that I enjoy. For example, the main one that I want to post, and probably the first video that I'm going to post, is my like favorite albums of this year. I love music. I went to school for music. I was a musician. I mean, I still am a musician, but I was a touring musician for 10 plus years of my life. So posting things like that, you know, I thought about like, well, maybe I'll just put them on Patreon, but I don't necessarily want videos like that to be behind a paywall. So posting them on a separate channel. When I have that channel up and ready, I'll let everybody know. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the first video, you know, posting my favorite albums, favorite music of 2021. Doing things like maybe if I'll be posting some vlogs on there, things like that. That's something I want to do. I wanted to shout that out. Well, that way people, you know, can hold me accountable when I do or do not do it. Something else too that is pertaining to the channel is I'm gonna start uploading things that are not Civ to my channel, to the regular channel, and I wanted to let people be aware of that, so they don't just be like, why is there a CK3 video on my channel? I don't know, but I've been wanting to do this. I did a big survey. If you haven't seen the survey, click here, click on the link. There's like almost 700 people that have responded, which is insane to me. But I've been going through the survey, taking everybody's feedback. Kind of, you know, a lot of the feedback is what I was feeling on the internally. So I'm very thankful for all of your feedback from that. I'll do a video on it later that just goes over the survey and things that I want to do. So, in regards to it, you know, taking the feedback into consideration. But there are going to be some non-Civ things uploaded, and that includes, I mean, it's mostly going to be 4X games, but it'll be things like Crusader Kings 3, Humankind. I'm going to get back on Humankind. If they're, you know, maybe I'll get into Stellaris. I was thinking about that as well, so I'll be putting that up there. But games like that are going to be uploaded, so look forward to that. This kind of ties into the non-Civ channel, but I want to talk about my goals for the future for 2022. But these are some things that I've been thinking about for a while. And these are these goals that I want to hit. And I think setting goals for myself is a really good idea, because I am the type of person that needs to have a schedule. I need to have like physical, like goals, concrete goals that I can hit and visualize. And so these are some of the main goals that I thought of that I was, I think they're really good goals. They are a little lofty, but I mean, me hitting 20, I didn't think I'd hit 20K or even like, you know, be friends with Potato McWhiskey at the end of this year. So I think that I can achieve these. I'm very confident in myself. I'm very confident in the content that I create. The first one is a little silly, but just more themed type videos that aren't just gameplay. What do I mean by themed videos? I mean, some of them are going to come out this year, but things that aren't just like me playing the game. Whether that be, you know, mod games. If you've watched Inquisitive Otter, Inquisitive Otter has very specific themed mod games. Even though the video didn't do as well as I thought it would, I enjoyed it the most. My Gilgamesh playthrough, where I play with a bunch of really difficult mods that make the game really difficult. The Comet mod, for example. I really enjoyed doing that. So I think doing themed gameplay like that, doing games, you know, where I play with every S tier music of Civ, you know, stuff like that. So different themed videos, whether it be Civ or non-Civ, are a big goal of the future, and getting those out. The second one is a actual like numerical goal. I want to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I think that's very doable. It may seem crazy to some people. There was a very famous copy pasta now in my community of someone roasting me, being like, "You're so lazy. You were so narcissistic." And so, I mean, I want to hit 100K by the end of this year. And if you're watching this, come see me at 12/31/2022 and see where I'm at. That's the big lofty goal that I have, is 100,000 subscribers at the end of this year. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm pretty confident in it. So hopefully I hit it. So there you go. Yeah, those are my goals for the future. That's kind of a whole, I guess I can kind of wrap the video up here with sharing, talking about that of these are the things I want to do for 2022, kind of a recap for 2021, and let you all in on how I'm feeling. I think this is a good way to end 2021, just because I kind of wanted to start on a clean slate, I guess. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but yeah, so there you go. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, feel free to. You know, I say this all the time. It's one of the easiest ways to support channel, because it is. You don't have to do anything aside from click a button, and you get to know when all my videos come out. You don't have to, you know, we don't have to pay for anything. It's free, and it actually does help the channel more than you think it does. You know, and all, like, you know, engaging in it. You know, that's why always people say click the button, click the bell. You know, click the thumbs up, all that. There's a reason why people don't do it. I have numbers. I've looked at it. I've looked at the metrics, and when I say those things, it increases the numbers. When I don't, it doesn't. So that's why you hear creators, even in 2021, still saying those things. So yeah, consider subscribing to the channel. If you like watching my content live, if you like watching Twitch streams, go watch me on twitch.tv/boesthius, where I stream every Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Monday, Thursday, and Friday at 2 p.m., where I stream Civilization 6 and soon to be non-Civ games. So with that being said, thanks to everybody for watching, and I hope you guys have a great New Year's and a good 2022. Bye-bye. Bye.